What is your advice? So at this point, if someone's going through the Awakening Stream Work program, so they're at the stage now of the one-on-one, what is the advice going forward?
So if we're in Gateway, we're in raw grief and we're helping them, there's a lot of therapy, grief work in there to help them just get through the worst part of it. If we're in attending, then we're kind of attending to who we were before, who we are now, but we're also usually getting signs and dreams, and we know how to ask for those things, and we make our loving memory box or artwork or whatever it is that becomes like a sacred container for all of their special things. And you had your grandmother's
Yes.
wonderful purse, which
Yes.
was brilliant. I've had
Right.
people who've lost pets use the dog bowl and
Yes.
get a
Oh.
dream. And I've had another client inviting her sister to come through, making art with all of these things that reminded her of her sister and, that they shared together. And that was really interesting because in the first dream she had, in the attending phase, her mother came to help her with the art. Her mother was
Wow.
also on the other. So
Right.
I've had now
Right.
more people are coming, more dead people are coming. It happened like 3 times in the last workshop. Like other
Yes.
deceased family
Yes.
members
They're
came.
like, I won't be
And
left
then
out.
I know. And then in the next, that's exactly what she said. She said, my mother wouldn't want to be left out. And then in the next stream, her sister came.
Wow. Wow.
So
Yes.
we can hope that, the connection becomes, the thread becomes like we can see it out of the shadow. It's now revealing itself. And we're getting signs and we're opening more to the experience. We're attending to what's going on as the world changes and as our identity changes. And, and
Yeah.
then when we move forward into passage, we're kind of living it.
Yeah.
We are the thread where there is
Yes.
no separation. And
Yes.
so it's stages. And
Yes.
they're not linear, other than gateway is, kind of when we step through at the
Right.
moment of loss.
And there's no timeline.
No,
Time is
no,
certainly not
years,
real. Yes.
years. I just
Yeah.
posted a video. Your loved one came in a dream. When did they come? Was it like under 6? I mean, I made it multiple choice. I couldn't believe the answers I got. It became research. It was like, this is data.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
like 500 people said right away. 500 people said not for 10 years. I mean, it was like
Yes.
so interesting.
Yes. I want to hear more about the journal.
Oh, the journal. Okay, so it's a little circuitous, but Nora Swan Foster is a brilliant Jungian art therapist analyst who I told you about. Nora's been consulting with me on a book. And then one day I woke up and I said, just make it a journal and get it out there now. Help people now. Give them the practices. Give them how you do it every day. Give them what they need to get through the raw grief part. And the key, Fern, the differentiator is use art therapy, because a lot of people are out there and there are, wonderful mediums. I love a good medium. A lot of people out there helping us connect with our loved ones, but no one is using art specifically. And and I'm not talking about the paintings that I make. I'm talking about creativity. Let's just call it that. Artists have known for centuries that, this is how we commune with spirit, cultures, religions around the world, do amazing creative things to bring forward their deceased loved ones. I mean, if you think about things like the Day of the Dead, there's lots of art and creativity and music and dancing. So this is not new. But what I realized was if I could give people the in through creative practice, that's how the channel opens. So it's the art making and the meditation. So it's all in the journal in the 3 sections: gateway, attending, and passage. Very excited. I'm doing it with Daryl, who, of course, is a licensed social worker in bereavement and a certified end of life doula, and Catherine Brito, who is a grief coach and just the
Yes.
most
She has a
amazing
great
human being.
TikTok too.
Oh,
Yes.
she's amazing
Yes.
and constantly running groups. Grief is Love is her handle. And that's where we got the title from.
Yes. I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
And no one should
yeah.
be intimidated by hearing through art therapies, so many people are
Oh,
like,
no.
no, I can't draw a straight line. Right.
No. I always tell my groups, think Pictionary. I mean,
Yes.
I myself have made art from my dreams that was like a stick figure.
Yes.
I'm not kidding. And we're talking about creativity. So
Yes.
you picked up your grandmother's beautiful silver
Yes.
purse.
Yes.
We're talking about you framing a photo. It's just anything that kind of gets you out of your head and into the flow state. And the journal is going to be packed with QR codes that have guided meditations, because meditation is another huge component. We kind of dial back the front of our brains and our brain gets quiet, and that makes us open to receiving all kinds of messages. And so, you kind of combine art therapy and meditation and you like supercharge them. Art therapists, we love scribbling.
Yes.
We love scribbling and we love scribble drawings. It's like art therapy 101, scribble drawing. And so in Gateway, the practice is scribbling your pain. So just like mark making based on what you're feeling in your body. But then in attending, it becomes like looking for symbols. And in Passage, it becomes opening to spirit in a similar way a psychic medium does, because it's very meditative. So the practices evolve through the 3 journals.
Yes.
And so,
Yes.
yeah.
So they don't
Long
have to,
answer, sorry.
so they don't have to worry about, because I remember someone knitting.
No, I always say
Yes.
no artistic talent required.
Yes. Yes.
Zero.
Perfect.
Zero.
Perfect.